And I remember a moment I was in a high performance car, Ferrari. I was heading towards a bridge, and before I hit this bridge, I got to about maybe 500 foot from the bridge. I heard a voice say, "No, don't do this, Tyson. Think about your kids." And I pulled over. I remember I was shaking, I was crying, I was thinking, think about your family and your little boys and girls growing up with no father. And everyone's saying your dad was a weak man. He wasn't a good father, he wasn't a good man, he was a useless, worthless piece of rubbish. He left yous. He took the easy way out because he couldn't do anything about it. And I thought, that day, I'll never, ever, ever try or think about taking my own life ever again. And then you've got to seek medical advice to get well again. I went and got help from the leading psychiatrist and doctor in the UK. She said, he is not to be trusted alone. He's an imminent death risk. That's the highest level of suicide risk that she'd ever assisted. The sooner you see the doctors, the sooner you can get well again.
Still, Tyson was fighting to climb his way out of depression.
Saw some images of you sparring last week. Are you back in the gym now, ticking over?
No.
And are we going to see you back in the ring anytime soon?
Well, let's just say Big Papa never reveals. Well, you never can tell, can you?
But within the span of 24 hours, two events completely changed everything.
I remember it vividly. It was 2017, Halloween night. I was a 400 pounds dressed up as a skeleton. And I go to this fancy dress party. I had one drink. I looked around me and I thought, what am I doing?
I looked around me and all I could see was like young kids.
These are all young kids compared to me. I'm 30 and I feel like I was the oldest guy in there, like 29. I was like, what am I doing here? Is this what you really want when you've got a family at home and you're depriving your kids and your wife of quality time?
And I put the beer down like that and I got out of there and it was only about 7:30. I went back home and went upstairs.
Took the skeleton suit off and I got down on my knees. And I was in a dark room on my own, praying and begging God to help me. I was begging, there was tears rolling down my face. My chest was wet with tears.
When I got up after about half an hour, it felt like it was an eternity, but it was only a few minutes.
I got up and I felt the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders. And I called out to my wife, I said, Paris, here.
And I said to Paris, right, tomorrow I'm going to start the regain mission. I'm going to become heavyweight champion of the world again.
She said, yeah, I've heard it all before, because I'm the man who cried wolf 1,000 times. And for the first time in years, I knew I was going to make a comeback. I said, I promise you. I said, I'm going to do it. And that was regain being the best heavyweight on the planet again.
Next morning I got up, got my sweatsuit on.
I went out for a run in my sweatsuit. I had ambitions of running 2 miles. I got about 5 minutes into the run and stopped. First morning run in a long time. Got my sweatsuit on, ready to blow the weight. While I was walking, I was flicking through on my phone on Instagram, and I saw a little video from Deontay Wilder.
Fury done too, if you ask me, I don't know.
Tyson Fury let himself down, let his family down. He can never come back.
Yeah, he talks like he's coming back, but I really don't think he's coming back now.
Shadow of his former glory, he's fat as anything, he'll never come back.
He needs help right now, man.
And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to give it you proper. You're my motivation now. I'm coming back to get you. Well, the thing is, I've made my mind up. I am definitely going to return. Guess who's back? It's that time of the morning again, when we're out on the grind. Hey, it's that time of the day again, where the Gypsy King is heading back to the gym. And every day I'd go out on the canal, and I'd do a little run in my sweatsuit. Sweating. But still, anywhere's a start, anywhere's got to be better than nowhere. And every day I'd get a little bit further, until I was doing 4 and 5 mile again. Right, we've just finished training. Brutal session. I need to train on a daily basis. If I don't train for 2 days, I feel totally depressed. Just want to say I'm coming back better than I ever was before.
When you go home, I want you to think about me every night.
I give myself short-term goals and long-term goals.
A man needs goals, no matter what he's doing, even if he don't need the money or whatever, whether he's helping somebody, he needs a goal.
I wasn't boxing for history, I wasn't boxing for a belt, I wasn't boxing to become wealthy or anything else. I was boxing for my happiness. But I'm back now with a vengeance.
You've lost 7 stone. How have you done this?
Just black coffee's the key.
How long did it take you to lose all that weight?
Around about 6 months. We worked very hard, trained 3 times a day, was on a strict diet. And
no sex.
Plenty of sex. If you feel fit, you feel good.
It's almost natural to feel depressed if your body is literally depressed.
What can I say? I'm the greatest of all times. Had the one combat fight, had the other combat fight. I said to Frank, I don't need any more combat fights. Make the Wilder fight now. He said to me, I'm going to fight Deontay Wilder. I said, you're crazy.
Tyson, I'm here, baby. I can't wait to see you, big mama.
Today, the formal announcement of the fight of the year. This could be one of the greatest comeback stories in British boxing history.
2 undefeated heavyweight champions go at it like this. This is a huge fight.
It's power, raw power versus boxing skill. 2 guys, one 6'9", one 6'7", one British, one American. It doesn't get any bigger than this. This is the biggest fight that could be made.
I think he's the most dangerous fighter in world boxing. He's a freak of nature, punches like a horse kicking. He's got a long reach. You know, he's a very, very dangerous man.
Anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll fight you in your back garden. Like a dumb Klitschko, I'll beat you, you bum. You're a bum.
Let's have a little tickle, come on. Let me feel this power, the Alabama Slammer. Hey. Come on, get up.
Are you serious?
Let's have a little body spark. Come on, I want to feel it.
Hey, let's do it, dude.
He's back. There's only one man beating Tyson Fury. Himself. No one else.
There's only one Bronze Palmer.
Guess who's back?
Time of day, twice on a Sunday, you big dosser.
You've had to hold back things that were going in your life, very painful things.
She had been 8 weeks pregnant around the time of the fight, but on the morning of the bout,
I hope you don't mind me saying, but you had a miscarriage. Yes. And you weren't able to share that with him.
she didn't mention it to me before I went into the ring. She didn't want to upset me.
And he just tried so hard to get where he was, so I had to sort of like grin and bear it. I ended up sitting in the car alone, crying.
World Heavyweight Championship is about to begin.
It's over. Is he going to give up? Somehow Fury has managed to get up. Can Wilder finish off the Gypsy King? Lazarus with the right hand. Talk about the will of a warrior. Both men are ready to all hang out during this twist and fight around. Split decision draw. A split decision draw.